fait il-aimant. Parce que Dieu lui a donné, comme Dieu a donné à tous ceux qui ont l'appel à être des serviteurs, le privilège de prendre soin d'eux. Le service qui consiste à prendre soin, c'est l'exaltation devant Dieu, à être comme tel.
The message of the 33rd night was more of a sharing than a teaching. Brother Theodore shared on some key topics which ultimately aim at giving us a form that God can feel. First, from Genesis 45 verse 8 and 9, he shared on the need for servants after the model of Joseph. Joseph was appointed prime minister of Egypt by Pharaoh with all the honors and prerogatives thereof. However, Joseph understood his appointment as a call to service. He described himself as the father of Pharaoh, that is, the one who takes care of Pharaoh. He further described himself as Lord over Pharaoh's household, which implies a personal relationship with Pharaoh. And third, he described himself as ruler of all Egypt. Nowhere did Joseph mention any advantages of this appointment. Unfortunately, the leader deplored, there are many so-called servants who instead follow the Luciferian approach to service, claiming the advantages and prerogatives of this noble calling. Brother Theodore therefore led the saints to pray that God will raise and give to leaders in our community such servants like Joseph, who understand appointment as service, as relationship, as personal indebtedness to the person who appointed them, servants who will be true mothers and fathers to leaders. Second, Brother Theodore hit hard on unhealthy curiosity, describing its ugliness. He lambasted the evil habit which pushes people to meddle in other people's intimacy, in their business, their marriage, and so on. This sickly habit even causes some to pretend closeness and interest to people just for the sake of gathering information against them. Does this imply that we should stop being interested in people? Far from it, Brother Theodore answered. Yet, there is a censored knowledge that comes from God. That is what we should look for and not gather information through evil means. For example, the armor-bearer of King Saul had seen in him the anointed one of God, even in his worst backslidden state. This God-revealed knowledge, Brother Theodore commented, creates hard dispositions that produce blessing. The leader closed the slot by leading the saints to pray that the hunger to know the person of the Holy Spirit will be revived in us, so that we will be able to know what comes from Him and what does not come from Him, particularly as far as manifestations are concerned.
Si on fait attention à bien connaître la personne du Saint-Esprit, nos expériences et les manifestations seront plus cadrées. Il y a une connaissance que Dieu donne, une connaissance qui bénit.